When I first started taking wildlife photographs, people used to say to me, you shouldn't take them when the animal's looking at you because it might infer that you've been spotted, you've been found out, or maybe even that you're disturbing it. But I like classical portraits. I spend a lot of time in art galleries looking at portraits. I like the connection when the animal is looking directly at you. You're, in that moment, you're joined with the animal in a shared experience. And when you're taking the portrait of the animal, you're trying to communicate that experience. Now, this lion here, only a matter of minutes beforehand, had charged me, and I was photographing it. I wanted a photograph of a lion charging me. I know, bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Anyway, I'm still here to tell the story. And you can see here that this is an unhappy lion. Frankly, it didn't get its breakfast, me. So it paced around and sat down, and then I took this photograph of it. And here we got this picture of the wolf, and the wolf, again, is straight down the lens. This was an animal that had been reared in captivity, released into the wild, but it had become increasingly wary of people. And I sat in the snow there for 10 days waiting for these animals to come, and that turned up 30 minutes before I had to leave to go home. And the fox at the top, well, that was a friendly fox that I was feeding. So that one was just looking at me thinking, where's the next sausage coming from? And then, of course, you've got the squirrel here, which again is looking at me. And it's looking at me again because I've got food and I'm throwing food to that animal. And, you know, for me, managing, you know, these animals is part of that process. To get the image that I've created in my mind, I need to take some level of control that is very difficult when you're working with natural subjects. So bringing them into bait or photographing an animal which is less scary than a fully wild wolf is a sensible thing to do. Of course, being charged by a fully grown male lion isn't a very sensible thing to do, so I would thoroughly advise that you don't do that.